So this week, the top story across the United States has been the death of George Floyd and the protests and now unfortunately riots that have erupted in the aftermath. So just to give you some details on the story, so in Minneapolis, George Floyd, the police were arresting him for supposedly he used a counterfeit $20 bill at a local store. But what proceeded to happen was, while they were arresting him, one of the officers put his knee to, George Floyd's neck, put him on the ground, and bystanders caught this, and the police said, well, he was resisting, but the video showed he was not resisting. He was clearly, they were having no problem arresting him, detaining him. No issues whatsoever. So what happened was the officer put his knee on George Floyd's neck, and he was screaming he couldn't breathe, and eventually he died. Oh, if I didn't mention this, I forgot. I'm sorry. George Floyd's African American. So I mean, this follows a long list of, many incidents over the last, go back to the beginning of the United States with these kind of things, but really, especially over the last 10 years, there's been heightened awareness of, African Americans who have been, killed while being either detained or arrested or pulled over by police officers. So as a result, been a lot of protests in the United States, and now there's been riots here in Philadelphia right now as we speak. It's Saturday night. Philadelphia is under a curfew until 6 a.m. in the morning because after there were some peaceful protests early in the day, but then it erupted into violence. Shops were looted and burned, and this is happening across the United States. So that's obviously the big story this week here.